Switch it over. So Trident Gaming, Sykedeliks, they are ready to join. I have Hyper with me in the booth.
Hello.
Clear to join. There we are. So yeah, just going to spectate there, Hyper.
Yep. Director cam. Weird.
Yeah.
Even 50.
Even 50. Do you do a quick kickoff? Oh,
Yeah,
you're a ones main, huh?
I'm good at ones. I don't main it.
You play it a lot, but I get your point. Alright, so Sequence coming out of his corner, pops it up, nice 50 there. And Denaki gets flipped. Anybody's ball as the Legend comes
Legend
up.
passes it back.
Yeah. You go ahead, Hyper, get some play-by-play in you.
I've done it a few times with my friends.
Yeah, just give it a
never
try.
like in front of people.
With all 11 of my viewers listening and watching.
15 now.
Give it a shot.
Kari clears it. Denaki. Shot. Miss. Akari. Double tap. No, blocked. Another shot. Post. And it's in.
You'll get it. Let me get this next one. We'll just switch off every goal and then we'll chime in. So Akari comes in.
Like that!
And I know
It's a Dragon Ball profile picture.
with the Dragon Ball profile pic, and I know we have some Sykedeliks fans in here. Someone came in early. Yeah, Celion 28 says let's go Sykedeliks. So they're pretty pleased here in the early going. The Legend puts it off. Akari coming off his backboard. Not the greatest touch. Want to get your nose on it. Denaki sends it the other way. Legend coming to the corner. He gets demoed.
Get him a body bag! Yeah!
Nice touch from Sequence. I think they have the Trident. They have the Trident antenna toppers.
I think both of them do.
Yeah, I like it. I think the Pigeon Boys have the Pigeon toppers, and I think most of Watermelon Eden Time, like the OG
Has watermelon
team,
car.
Yeah, the car, the wheels, or the topper, something themed. So
I have a watermelon Merc decal.
touch there. So, do you think that you and I guess I'll just call him Zeus for now, will move up to tier 3 in the next circuit?
Depends how much I play.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Do you want to move up to tier 3?
Yeah,
Okay.
because Diamond sucks.
What sucks about it?
Well, the people you go against either are insanely passive and never go for the ball and just camp goal, or
Yeah.
just never leave the ball.
Oh, okay. So you're not only speaking from IGL standpoint. You're thinking just
No, just
ranked
in
killing.
general,
Okay.
Diamond.
Okay. So the Legend comes up. Nice shot from him. Needs a double. No shooter there. I think he was expecting his teammate Sequence to be around. He comes back into the play. Bouncing around Legend. Able to get some fender on it. Bring back in from Akari. Double fake there.
Yeah, fake.
I switch. Sometimes it's whiff, sometimes it's fake, sometimes it's miss.
Oh, that
Akari
was
almost,
close.
Yeah, almost goes open
And that's
90. And then splits the post 2-0. Minute 26 left. What'd you see here?
Well, neither of the blue guys committed, so they just made a mistake there, and he capitalized on it.
So obviously, so you identify as a doubles main then?
Yeah,
That plays a lot of.
I play
ones.
threes the least.
Okay, no, I know that about you. Hold on, Legend. On the dribble, puts it out. Nice save. Denaki, captain of Sykedeliks. Comes
I
up.
can look at how many games I've played.
Out of the corner. A breakaway. Danaki's going to have to get back. I like the Fennec. Good touch there. Under 60 seconds. So, have you pulled anything from either team's playstyle? Anything that you can relate to? Anything that you like or that you've noticed?
They're both pretty passive. What is it? Skyd, it's a bit more aggressive to the ball. They challenge quite a bit more. And then they capitalize on it because the other team's very passive.
Right. Okay. And you saying that goes for both teams?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so passive play. It looks pretty fast to me, but I think you and I also have differing play styles. Danaki goes up there, goes wide. Looks like Akari was wanting to get a bump there. Legend coming, and game one should be in the books here. They want more points. What do you and your teammate tend to do in those situations? If you're already up 2-0, do you still want to go for that extra goal just to
rack the nerves up? Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you don't want it for stats. You just trying to get in their head that much more.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So Akari is MVP, 390, 2 goals, 8 shots from them, and 3 saves from Sequence. Anything you notice about the stat lines here, Hyper?
Sequence got a lot of saves.
Yeah.
And that accounted for most of his score.
Right. Right. And yeah.
And
go ahead.
And then 2 shots from Legend. But no goals.
No goals, yeah. And you're talking about both teams being passive. Go ahead and ready up. You're talking about both teams being passive, but Sykedeliks with 8 shots to the 3 shots of Trident Gaming.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Psychedelics are a bit more aggressive to the ball.
Yeah. Which, if the other team is playing passively, perhaps you only need just that extra edge.
Yeah. I just looked up my stats. I only have 10 more games in 1s than I do 3s.
See, I'm telling you. Oh, so then I guess you're just more successful then.
Yeah, and I have 50 more games in 2s.
Okay. So Sequence drops it. So you think in doubles you may have been eliminated from playoffs, but you're still holding hope, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You have to
because there's a lot of people
obviously.
in Diamond.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in Diamond.
All right, Legend sends it away. Akari thinking about going up.
That was a weird demo.
Yeah, another demo. And Danaki is trying to get something going. Another one
Demo.
there. Akari's up. This is going to be hard to handle. 1-0.
I wouldn't venture out there, fellas. This sniper's got talent.
Neither of them had boost. So, it's kind of hard to save.
Definitely. Kickoff there. Danaki puts it to the blue side of the field. Sequence coming around. Has some boost to work with. Picks up the corner. 100 anyway. And good save by Akari. What did you see there, Piper?
He pushed it against the wall too much. Maybe if he centered it a bit more for his teammate, then his teammate could have gotten it.
Yeah, it looks like he wanted shot, but you're saying if he had played the pass, he probably would have had more.
Yeah, because he was covering front post. So.
What a play by Sequence here.
Would you look at that? Filthy. Absolutely filthy.
Demo and then shot.
Perfect, clear cut. I can't really remember you and Zeus's playstyle. Do you like demos or just take them when you can get them?
Both.
Okay, so you take them when you can get them, but you don't force them, and then you definitely like them as a strategy.
When we get them. Yeah.
Okay. Akari with the cross, and it goes out on the post. Close.
Another one? Aw.
And yeah, something I do know about you and your 2's teammate is that you both are really big on those rebound plays. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think last game you guys were just sitting out there in the paint and just going tit for tat against each other. And,
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, and it's a good strategy. A lot of people.
A pass mid,
Ooh,
and it's a goal. That was a great pass.
yes. A lot of people will turn away, see that they can't get back to the ball or that it went off over backboard and miss, and they'll just drive away prematurely. But you and Zeus seem to make a conscious effort of staying with it.
Yeah, we try to stay with it because normally people don't expect that. And so it's a very good thing to do against them because it opens up a lot of space.
Right. All right, Akari. So what have you seen here early? I know that you're usually in the chat. You like to make your predictions. What do you think the series will end up being?
I think that Sykedeliks will take it.
Okay.
But I think that Trident will get a game or two on them.
Okay. And they tie it up here. Do you think they'll get it here or maybe later in the series?
It's hard to say. They're both playing really well.
Yeah. Okay, so you predict Sykedeliks with the 3-1 series win?
3-1 or 3-2.
What a prediction.
I don't know which one.
But you don't think they'll get swept. I guess that's your prediction.
No,
sweep
I don't
here.
think they'll get swept. Yeah.
Touching Danaki with some patience there. He's going on the dribble. Gets a bump, but Akari not ready to go. That's hard to predict.
It is.
So who's is anyone in particular standing out to you as far as skill-wise, or you like their play style or how they've been playing so far? Uh-oh, sequence might be an easy one. He has the boost. 3-2.
Well, one thing I do notice is that they're all wearing esports decals.
Okay. Who are you a fan
But-
of? Are you a G2 fan?
Yeah,
Okay.
they have NRG and BDS decals.
Yeah. Alright, so Akari going up, drops it in. But this may be one of the games you were talking about that Trident Gaming is poised to win. Because we're a minute and a half. Akari,
Looks
I was
like it.
about to say, yeah, he was a little awkward there. Tell us what you see here.
Well, he tries to get the air dribble off the corner, and then he 50s it and wins the 50. And so his teammate wasn't ready for that, and then has to quickly challenge it and then whiffs.
Right, okay, so yeah, Trident Gaming doubles the lead. Over here, maybe a quick kickoff. Bar down, but out.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, with you and your teammate, who groans the most when things like that happen?
Me.
Okay.
I normally say I'm dog shit.
Coming around. Sequence puts it out. Tanaka to backtrack it. They're running out of time here, so Trident Gaming. I don't know. You think that Sykedeliks may win in either Game 5 or Game 4, but the fact that Trident Gaming was able to respond here in Game 2 and is about to tie it up says a lot.
Ammo?
Oh, Tanaki.
Oh no, not again.
Yeah.
Not again.
Sequence going back. Ooh, I see a lot of wave dashing. Everyone's showing off in front of me. I barely started practicing this week.
I've known wave dashes for a while.
Yeah, I should have picked up a long time ago, but
I only
don't-
really used them off the wall.
Well, that's everything that I hear is that is the one that you really need to get going, because that's the most useful. Whereas the on the field one serves its purposes, but perhaps
Not as good as flipping.
yeah. So
It's
the
very
led-
easy to mess up.
Yeah, yes, exactly. That's what I practiced. But Legend 693 a goal. So he gets 1 goal. Sequence gets the hat trick, but the legend captain was able to get 2 assists and 4 saves, 7 shots. And that'll give him the boost to MVP.
Yeah.
We're ready up here.
They got a lot of saves, especially with Sykedeliks. Was it
12.
12 shots? So
So yeah, it's those kind of stat lines, especially after the one we saw in game 1, that it just makes me wonder. I wouldn't be able to call a winner.
yeah, but a lot of those shots were from crossbars, which sucks.
Right, and you know, I was talking with Bourbon and Bus after last game in the post-game interview, and he had used the buzzword, you know, consistency, and that's a big one. So if Sykedeliks, you know, you saw it, I saw it, they had a lot of opportunities to score there, but they weren't consistent enough in their shots to actually get the points on the other side. So
Yeah.
if they're able to regain their consistency, then they should be easy to handle for them. Nice save there by
It could have
Akari.
been nerves because they were down last game.
Okay, yeah. Well, it was tied like 2-2, I think, halfway. Demo there.
Yeah,
Boom,
but most of
baby!
their shots came after they went down, and so a lot of
Good
the
point.
a
Okay,
lot of the
so-
misses could have been because of
Right,
nerves.
So you said they were going back and forth until it tied, and then maybe they started second guessing things.
Yeah.
Alright, so Danaki credited with the save there as he's propped up against the post, and it bounces off his car. Akari trying to dazzle the defenders. This one goes back to Danaki as he gets dunked by Sequence. No shot quite yet. Touch there. Legend.
Oh, good
What a
fake.
play by him. 1-0. The self pass off the wall.
Can I get a oh yeah?
And you see Sequence was in the back. He thought he may have to come in and score it, but then he saw that he had it. So 1-0 Trident Gaming. So if it is like you were saying and Sykedeliks couldn't respond while being down, then Trident Gaming is off to a tremendous start here.
Yeah. You never know. Anything can happen. Especially when it's multiple games.
Right. So Sequence puts it out into the corner. Kari sends it to
Aw, close
Danaki.
one.
Almost was able to get the wall shot off. Goes up, plays it strong. Akari 50 and Sequence. Actually, both members of Trident Gaming have just been locked down outside of their net.
Yeah. They have changed up their playstyle a bit. They started playing a bit more aggressive. I can tell. And
Okay.
it's working out.
Okay. Well, yeah, maybe more aggressive, but they're not too aggressive. They definitely haven't done more than they could. They haven't been out of position as Akari couldn't dribble, where it looked like he was a little impatient there. He had the demo. He just had to move it on over, keep it on goal.
He maybe could have made it near post, but you never know. Like, he could have dropped it.
Yeah. Touch out there, Danaki to Akari. I like the new names.
Maybe the mid pass? Aw.
Never gets over there. Legend back on the ball. Looking to dribble. Thomas isn't the best dribbler, but can be successful with it.
Up the wall.
Sequence, yeah, going up the
Low
wall.
boost.
A miss there, Danaki. Just put it, and yeah, what's really standing out to me now, if it's not the aggression from Trident, it's definitely their positioning. They're not gonna allow the cheap, easy goals on this one.
Yeah, they're really good at rotating behind each other and knowing where each other are.
Danaki,
But in
tell me
that
what you feel about this
situation,
shot.
well, he got a very soft touch, and I think that might have thrown him off.
Right.
So, it went right over him, and just top corner.
So here we are, 1-1. Sykedeliks, you know, if they had nerves last game, then and they have them this game, they're able to play through a double touch from Akari.
Oh, close one.
Not strong enough. Dribbles off his car. Sequence. Goes out. Kari catches. Sequence runs into him. So, yeah, as I was saying, if they still have nerves, then they're at least playing through them as they were able to come back and tie it.
Yeah.
Kari going back for a corner 100. Sequence. That's 70 to work with. Pop, pop, flick. Will it cross? Legend is there.
It will. Oh, he got a little touch on it.
Yeah, just enough
Threw
of
him
a
off.
touch. Do you think Danaki should have gone, or was he right to wait there?
He was right to wait
Okay.
because
Yeah,
he
that's
could
a
have done
lot.
anything with that ball.
Yep. So 30 seconds, we may get overtime. Backboard, and what's shaping up to be a classic series. You anticipated it going 4 or 5 games,
Yep.
and we're already on pace for that. Touch there, Kari. Could be a
Maybe
last
mid.
10-second cross, and I think that's been an issue for Sykedeliks in this series. They just can't. They're positioned well, but the crosses just aren't crossing.
It can't cross because Tridents are positioning themselves well to block it out.
You know, we
So they
talk
can't
about
get a free pass.
yeah, we talk about shot placement. There's definitely passing placement that does exist as well.
It does, but it's very hard off the backboard when somebody's right in front of you.
Right. So sequence coming off. Danaki with the dunk, and Legend will catch. And that's a 2v1. Akari, get at the shadow!
Oh.
And overtime ends like that. So Akari he was dodging the demo, and that was just enough. And that is how you make a play without even touching your opponent. Just as long as they know you're there.
Take the demo.
And he was able to freeze Akari, who was left by himself.
Hit and run with no hit.
Just a run through. So we're ready up here. The Legend 467, 2 goals and 6 shots from them, 9 shots from Sykedeliks. So we're still seeing that.
Again with the brick wall.
Right, yeah, we're still seeing the high shots from Sykedeliks, but just not enough dropping for them. That game going 2-1 and in overtime. JC says, nice finish. Not sure if he's a Trident fan or just a Rocket League fan, but it is a good finish. They didn't let Sykedeliks hang around too long. And they ended it as soon as possible. This one down. Danaki, good placement there.
Early goal. Early goal always wins it.
Early goal. So you predicted Sykedeliks win, but now it's at match point. So they're gonna have to win 2 in a row here, obviously, to walk away with the week 6 win here.
I think they can do it. As long as they get rid of the nerves, I think they can do it.
Okay. Well, you're
I can
assuming
tell-
nerves.
I can tell, like, now I think they've gotten rid of the nerves.
Gailgan, appreciate the follow. Coming up here.
Because they weren't
Danaki
playing like this
slams it in.
before. They were playing very, like, scared, like, to challenge stuff.
Okay, so you're making an educated guess based off of their play style, whereas game 1, you saw them, kind of running around with some purpose.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then next game they started losing that once they fell behind.
Drunken Yeezus, appreciate the follow. And now we have some Sykedeliks fans in the chat showing support for me and their team. And they're ready to rally around their guys here. This one dropping down midfield, Snow. Akari. Touches, looking to dribble demo out there.
Mother trucker, dude.
More demos, this one on Akari. And Danaki just a little too far back there. And great
I think
shot.
he was in the right position there.
Well, no, he did. It was definitely smart. Look at Akari.
Wow, nice shot.
Walk us through this one.
Well, Sequence did the half flip because he knew he couldn't get back in time, and then the Legend was just backwards. It's very hard to save that backwards.
Okay. But yeah, a good shot nonetheless. Good touch here. Big face-off win. And Sykedeliks looking like they're desperate for game 5 here. Not interested in giving up their seeding. Back and forth. Sequence comes in, turns into an infield pass, gets 50'd. So
Bumped.
you go ahead.
Akari got bumped off the ball.
Yeah. So you and your teammate Zeus, when you're up 3-0 with 3 minutes left, you just want to keep going pedal to the metal, or do you try to get a little more smart with it?
I would say we keep on trying to score because there's always that possibility that they get those goals back.
True. There's always that possibility, but I mean, obviously that's the argument, right? You know, if you're playing outside of your ability and you make mistakes,
And
you can
another
let them back
goal.
in. But here comes goal number 4, and it looks like we will end the evening with the game 5, as long as Akari and Danaki have anything to say about it. They have a lot of support in the chat right now, and I'm sure they are loving it. Nice win there. When
Legend has space.
has space but goes back to pass to his teammate, do you like that call?
Not really,
Okay. You-
because his teammate just got back in goal. Wasn't
Okay.
expecting it. So.
Okay. Sequence with a dribble. They have a lot of ground to make up, and precious seconds are coming off the board as my guy Bolts with the raid of 13. Appreciate you, Bolts. What up, man?
Oh
Let me get
no,
some hype.
more people.
Are you nervous?
Well, I don't normally stream to this many people, so
Oh, okay.
yes.
No nerves. Everyone's here to watch Rocket League, here to talk. And, you know, that's Bolts' family. They were here to watch Bolts. They're just being nice to come in on the raid. So here we are, 4-0. And like I was saying, precious seconds are ticking off this game clock here. Akari comes up off the wall. He's going up. And another good
Another
shot
goal.
from Sykedeliks. Break it down. They're having a huge game 4 here.
Well, he got the bounce off the wall and then perfectly lined it up, and then Sequence wasn't ready for the shot.
Right, but just as far as this game 4, do you think that will be the edge that Sykedeliks needs going into game 5? Because these are some good plays that they're putting
Probably.
together.
I think that either they got rid of the nerves or fully learned their play style. Either one.
Right. Well, just like you said, you felt Trident was a little passive in game 1, and they turned up the heat in 2, and that may have given Sykedeliks a different look and maybe something extra to think about. But yeah, you have a good point there that they may have just made their adjustment and ready to play here. Touch there. Akari puts it out, cleans the goal, and maybe he wants goal number 6, picks up the midfield 100. And let me shout out Demo there. Coming on, Danaki by himself. And we know that Trident Gaming can play the numbers game. It doesn't take advantage there. Let me give a shout out to my man Bolts for the raid. Anyone that's watching, please check out Bolts. He's another IGL community caster and does a bang up job himself. And so if you could please give his channel some love. Merrick, and
Another goal,
look at all the
maybe?
2s for Tuesday. Tuesday. Merrick, appreciate you dropping in. That's a lot of 2s. Here it is, 5-0. And Trident Gaming gets shut out in game 4 here. They will force the game 5. We will have a full series. And, you know, you as an IGL player yourself, Hyper, how did you feel when you get shut out on the pitch there?
I normally think, oh, we probably have to change something, or my teammate or me has nerves.
Okay.
So I would normally think either just play it off or learn their play style like a minute into the game.
All right, we'll go ahead and ready up here. Akari is the MVP, hat trick, 714. And just like that,
11 shots
11 shots
on that team.
which is usually they're kind of in that 8-11 range usually, but you know, it's just a matter of how accurate their shots have been.
Fake kickoff. Bold move.
But here it is. We're closing out here. Oh, I didn't see the fake touch there. Danaki comes back. Do you and Zeus employ fakes often?
We try them sometimes in comp, but we've never really
In IGL?
tried it in an IGL game.
Okay. Muscles through there does
50.
the legend with a great 50, but perhaps a lot of time taken.
Pinch all the way in the net.
Far
Crossbar,
down, then he
and it's in.
finishes. Alright, so if you're listening now or just joined us, I have Hyper in the casting booth with me. He's a big part of my streaming community, and he redeemed in channel points 20,000 to be able to co-cast here.
I still have 2.6k.
You're an animal. Oh, Danaki almost with the double tap. So you've talked a lot about nerves since the series began. Is there something that any methods or rituals or anything that you have that will let you alleviate your own nerves or your teammates' nerves?
I would normally watch something on my second monitor or play music.
Okay. How about your teammate? If you ever have to like calm him down or something.
Well, normally he doesn't really get nerves. He just
okay.
gets mad.
Ah, okay.
So-
So anything that you do to kind of bring him out of that mental state, or does he play better mad?
He plays about the same mad. It's just the talking he does.
Okay. So he goes silent, or he's talking more
Uh,
about nothing?
He talks about like, oh my gosh, what was that? Or oh my gosh, that was so bad. Or oh my gosh, that was so lucky.
Okay. I've had those teammates before. And yeah, it's very distracting. Like, weird plays are going to happen, but you shouldn't really dwell on them, especially in comms. As Danaki is looking to finish up here.
I mean, that's just how he is.
Right. What a shot. As Bolt says he knows what he's saving his channel points for. What are you at, Bolts, if you don't mind me asking? Because I'm
Probably
thinking about
VIP.
raising it. 20,000 is relatively, emphasis on the word relative.
What? I got that in like 2 months.
But I mean, you know, because it changes the whole show. Just bringing someone else in to co-cast. I think you've done a good job, but you know, we'll see. It's something I'm considering.
Just bringing anybody on isn't a good idea. You have to know them.
Bolts. Well, but that's not how channel points work, though.
Yeah, no, I get
If you
that,
put
but
it up, then you have to be ready to get anyone.
that's if
Coming in,
the
nice cross!
normally
Go
if
ahead.
the person wants to do it, then they'll probably do a decent job at it. But if somebody just redeems it, I don't really know. I
Yeah.
don't know what to do then because
Right, you know, and that's kind of the thing with me in streaming is I'm just learning as I go, doing the best I can. Bolts has been using his emotes on what is he?
I still have more than them.
Well, you're an animal.
No, it's just I have a lot of free time.
Coming up here, nice 50 there, goes to the opposite side of the field. So tell us what Trident Gaming is going to have to do to get out of this hole, and if they have any keys to victory.
Well, not when Kari is doing that. But
So here, pop up.
they're definitely sitting back a lot more.
What a
And
play!
maybe bring back that aggression a bit.
Keep the change, you filthy
They're being
animal.
too passive now.
Okay, so you think they started they just like they started game 1, they're ending in game 5, and maybe the newfound speed of Sykedeliks has reverted them to going back to their passive nature, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, there you go, Bolts. You don't have to spend them on emotes anymore. I'm surprised you weren't gifted a sub. I have a lot of people come in and gift. Kari, keeping it in. And now it's going to be in comeback situation. Sequence coming up. Shot from Danaki. Maybe goal number 4. Kari's going to have to help it along. But Legend, just his presence and his big dominant body are enough. But we're at 60 seconds now. Oh, that's goal number
whiff.
1.
The whiff caused the goal. So
And Danaki,
he whiffed it
yeah,
in the corner or in the mid.
Looks like he was trying to place the touch. And that will do it. So 2 goals. You know, like I know, that is plenty of time for 56 seconds, in especially in 2's match.
It's even time for 4 goals.
That's
as I
exactly.
know.
Kari puts it the other side of the field. Sequence. And Sequence is someone, he looked amazing. Hold on here. Hold on here, bar out.
Bar.
Sequence has had his
ups and downs.
And yeah, definitely his moments of brilliance. And you got to think, if they want any kind of crazy comeback, they're gonna need Sequence here. Thiago's raiding with the party of 11.
Another raid.
Up here. Palmy says there's always a chance. No, not with 2 seconds down 3 goals. But appreciate the raid, Thiago. And you know, GG's earlier. You know you were playing on the stream. Tough season.
I called
for you.
it.
And you did call it. So game 5. We said game 4 or 5. It's kind of a cheat. Right.
Nah.
So good cast. Any closing remarks? I'll probably just do the interview by myself. Anything you want me to ask the captain? Any again, closing remarks you want to say?
Did he have nerves? Did he have nerves?
Okay.
I want to confirm it. I want to confirm it.
All right, I'll ask. Good. Thank you for coming on, Hyper. You have fun?
Yep.
Awesome. So let me break with you and get Captain on the phone for the post-game interview. Kinley says GG's for sure. I know we have a lot of Sykedeliks fans in the chat. And although they're not making themselves known, that was their boys handle business. Let me get the third light there. But everyone just joined us from Thiago's stream. Appreciate you stopping in, hanging out. Drunky Jesus says dub. Nice. But yeah, appreciate you stopping in, hanging out. And if you're not familiar with the channel, I'd like to do a post-game interview with the winning captain's permission. So we'll see if I can get this here. As I call out to Danaki right now. Should just be a few moments. Danaki.
What's going on?
What's up, man? You hear me all right?
Oh yeah, I can hear you perfect.
Okay, what a way to end the season.
Heck yeah, man! I'm hyped. I'm hyped.
So I thank you for approving the co-caster. It's definitely up to the captains to allow me to do that. I think it ended up pretty nice, but I know you'll let me know. Give me some feedback.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna go out back and rewatch it right after we get off the call. To be honest, so
I used to do the same shit. Back when I used to win. But I used to get off the stream and then just come and then just like lay in bed and watch me and my team handle business.
Yeah.
All right. So the co-caster, I didn't want to bring him to the interview. There's like logistical things and I don't want too many people talking. But He wanted to know. He had one question for you. Did you guys have nerves in game 2?
Game 2. I don't know. I think we got too comfortable, to be honest. Because that's the game we won game 1. Yeah. So we lost game 2, and game 2, I just feel like I think we got too comfortable at the game 1, because I remember we were just like, after game 1 we were like, bro, we're faster. Like we got
Right.
this. This is easy. And so I think game 2 we just from
Hold
them
on.
to come out and
Sorry, you
go
cut
ahead.
out. You cut out a little there at the end.
I just think we got too comfortable and we just they kind of caught us off guard. To be honest, they kind of came out and they just came right at us, you know, and I just don't think we were expecting that. So
Okay, yeah, and you know what's funny is Hyper, my co-caster, said he noticed exactly that. He said
yeah,
he's a twos man as well, so I was happy to bring him on, and yeah, in game 1 he said yeah, Psychedelics they're playing the way they need to. They're really aggressive like they need to be, and Trident Gaming is kind of sitting back a little bit. But then
yeah,
in game 2 he's like, okay, now it's switched. And
Yep.
he thought that you guys might have had nerves when they tied it up 2-2, and he thought that you guys might have got in your head and you're having a hard time coming back from that.
To be honest, I think what it was is we stopped demoing. I feel like in game 2,
Okay.
I mean, we didn't keep up the pace that we were at, and like when we were rotating out, we were demoing constantly in game 1. And I mean, you kind of saw it in game 5 too. We did the same thing.
Yeah.
We just went right back to that. Even in game 4, you saw it a lot in game 4. I feel like we were playing super fast in games 1, 4, and 5, and we were demoing a lot. We were getting a lot of bumps, and we were just hitting our shots. And so game 2, the roles kind of flipped. Like they were getting the bumps, they were getting the demos,
Right.
and they were the ones hitting shots. And so.
And then but you gave the pep talk. You said, "Bro, we're faster."
Yeah.
And I guess it worked.
Yeah. I mean, after game 3, I feel like after game 3, that's when it hit us the hardest. That like we kind of got nervous. We were like, we're down 2-1, just lost 2-1 in overtime. You know, just lost in overtime by 1 goal. You know, and so it was just that was hard for us. You know, but I was just like, hey, we just got to regain. You know, and let's get back. So.
Okay, hold on here. 302. This the first time. This isn't the first time you won on my stream, right?
It is.
Oh, okay. I was like, no,
It is.
I thought.
Yeah.
Is this
No,
just the second game then?
Yeah. So we played week 4, or week 2. We played week 2 against Spiral Galaxy against Norps and Jim.
Okay.
And that's the game that you casted for us. And
I remember that. Yep.
Yeah, that was a crazy
Which
series.
you're ahead of them now in the standings. I don't know if you've kept
I know.
up with that.
I've been looking at it a lot, man. We've been hungry ever since we lost in week 2 and we started out 0-2, man. We were hungry, so.
Okay. Yeah.
We were just like, hey, we're gonna win out the rest of the season. That's what my roommate and I said, and that's what we did.
Oh, your sexy roommate?
Yep.
Oh,
He's
I
my
love
roommate.
it. I love it.
Yeah.
There's at least one other team that I've casted that, they're twos partners with their roommate.
Yep. No, I mean, I love him to death.
Does
Man. That's my brother.
Does that make it easier to get practices in or anything?
Oh yeah, I mean, we're playing every day. You know, I'm gonna be real with you. The last time you casted, that was what, like December? I think it was.
Yeah, it's 5 weeks ago. Yep.
So.
Well,
I wanna
early
say-
January, yeah, but go ahead.
Yeah. Ever since then, I've been putting in like 100 hours every 2 weeks.
Okay. It's
I've been grinding.
yeah, it's coming up. You guys definitely look well suited for tier 3, if not tier 2. But you guys look really good. It's showing. It's funny talking to you because I could have sworn I thought you won again, but I guess not. But in my head, like everyone is a little kid, and then I'll talk and like obviously you're a grown ass man.
Yeah.
So yeah, obviously I need to stop doing that. But yeah, congrats again. So you were ranked number 5 coming into this.
Yep.
So I haven't looked at your standings. I don't know if you have them pulled up by chance, but you might hop a team or two.
I'm hoping we hop to like top 3. I think that'd be cool. Because I know there was another team that was 4-2. Oh yeah, we just did. I just looked. We're number 3 now. So.
Oh man, so it plays the biggest role in round 1. Obviously, you're gonna face a lower end opponent, but upsets exist. IGL teams are good. So we've talked a lot about nerves. Do you guys have any? Do you have any issues with that, or do you just is it more of a focus thing?
I think it really is just kind of getting focused. I know Akari. He said, I'm just gonna call him Isaac, to be honest. He said Isaac. He was like in game 3. it was either game 2 or 3. He was like, dude, I need to focus up. He's like, I'm not focusing right now.
Okay.
And so he's like, I just got to dial in. And I feel like that's our biggest problem. Like nerves, I don't really think either of us get nervous. I can't really speak for Isaac, but
Yeah.
I know, I've been playing sports all my life. I've been
Right.
on the big stage. I feel like I've been.
Right, and that'll help. It helps give you perspective. Like
Yeah.
maybe not true pressure, but you've dealt with more. So you
Yeah,
come in,
exactly.
you're sitting in a chair, you're playing a video game you love, whether it's on stream or not. Yeah, I just
Yeah.
to your point, it'd be hard for nerves to get to you.
Yeah, and we were hungry more than anything.
Right.
Just because we felt like we were better than the teams that we lost to. I mean, shout out to them. I think it was Act Esports and Spiral Galaxy.
Yeah.
They're great opponents. And so they took us down in week 1 and 2, but we were just like, we felt like we shouldn't have lost those because they were both in game 5s.
Exactly.
And so
Exactly. It's kind of like a mantra on my channel. It's like, do not
Yeah.
let it go to game 5, which
I know.
you guys you made that hole for yourself, so you were kind of hoping for game 5.
Yeah, I know. We went down 2-1, and I was like, bro, we got to win this in game 5. We got to.
How do you and Akari respond to losses? Are you guys just chill, or do you need to give each other space after that?
Honestly, so I'd say I try not to let them get to me, just because like it's a long series. It's 5 games at the most, and so I just try not to. And Isaac takes things a little bit more personally.
Yeah.
So I try to just like whenever we lose, I'm just like, hey bro, we just gotta regain. Keep his mental right, keep my mental right, and just hop into the next one. Just take it one game at a time and just try not to let the losses get to you because it's a long series.
Right. Well, so yeah, obviously in game, but what about like losing an entire series? Like, are you guys like cool immediately after? You need to like give some space.
Nah, we need like we need to chill out a little bit.
Yeah.
We're like because like all the adrenaline and everything.
Yeah.
We're just like, but like we've never really like yelled or like slammed a desk, broke a keyboard, nothing like that.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like we're
There's
just kind of like
tension.
we try to chill out.
Yeah, there's tension. Yeah, and I'll punch my roommate for washing the dishes wrong. So if they're not rotating, that's a whole different issue.
Yeah, no, we try not to single each other out. We're actually pretty good at that. We try not to single each other out.
Just like two-way accountability.
Yeah. Like I mean, if we get scored on and we're like the last man back and we're the ones that get scored on, we're like, hey, my bad.
Yeah.
And then like the other one, if the other one was like slow to rotate back, he's like, well, like if I get scored on and Isaac's slow to rotate back, he's like, hey, it was my bad too. I didn't get back quick enough. So I feel like we both hold each other accountable. So
awesome. Yeah, you need that. Sometimes I'm sure we've all been there. We've had like toxic teammates, whether it's a random queue or just someone that we no longer play with, but they'll get in and everyone's just so quick to blame everything on someone else.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
We sorry about that, but we try to hold ourselves accountable too.
Yeah.
Just because I know it's hard, especially just like mentally when your teammates just like. It's like, what the hell are you doing? Like, you should have.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, because your initial reaction is just like, well, fuck me, well, fuck you, and then it just spirals out of control.
And then it's like you're not even playing the game anymore. You're just pissed off at each other.
Exactly. So I think the last thing I have for you, then I'll give you the floor, man, to pop off, do whatever. I got to ask about the name change. We got him Sykedeliks on Twitch, and then now he's Akari. You don't even want to call him Akari. So what's...
I mean, I'm still getting used to it, man. I'm actually the one that came up with the name.
You're trash. How are you gonna give someone a name and then not call them that?
I know.
But I will say it goes well together. I like flipping between Danaki, Akari. I like that.
Yeah, I like it. It sounds nice. And I mean, it fits him. I feel like he looks good with that name. I like it a lot better than Sykedeliks.
Sykedeliks, it's cool. It's very original. You're gonna run to a maybe more than a handful of Akaris, but that's the thing. Like you just make it your own. Like how many squishies existed before the guy? So
exactly, you just got to build your own identity with whatever your name is.
Yeah. So the floor is yours, man. Your first time in the winner's circle here.
I know, man.
Give your shout outs. Give your shout outs. Any plugs you want to give? I know you're streaming, right?
Yeah, I'm streaming right now.
Here,
I'm
I'll
streaming right
I'll
now.
handle that for you in the chat right now. I'll give a shout out. Oh wait, have you typed in here?
Thank-
Yeah, you have. All right, there's a shout out. So go check out Denaki, and then you take the floor, man.
I appreciate you. First off, I just want to shout out Trident Gaming. That was a hell of a series.
Yep.
You know, talking to the Legend in Sequence. That was a really good series. They're good players. And then Celia, my fiance, and Brady,
Hey.
Isaac's fiance. They were both in the chat.
They were
I don't
both
know
in
if
the
you know
chat.
that.
I love it.
They were both in the chat. They were both in the chat. They watched the whole series. So, you know, shout out to our fiancés. We love you. And yeah, I mean, shout out to everybody in Tier 3. It was a good season. I'm looking forward to the playoffs. And yeah, we're hungry. We're ready to play. So
I love it. I love it. It's a big inside joke on my channel, but my wife has like nothing to do with any of my Rocket League playing, very little of my casting. So it's always cool to see people's girlfriends, fiancés, wives come in here and show support. I haven't got any boyfriends in here yet, but we'll see. Maybe one of these days.
One of these days.
I don't. You probably didn't see the cast, but the other day I had a twos team, twin brothers.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, he said it gave him. He thinks it gives him an edge. He says they don't really have to calm much.
Yeah, because
they just kind of feel each other. Yeah, I was like, well, that sounds against the rules.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool. But lastly, I just want to say thank you. You know, you've been great. You've you always been responsive. You've always, just helped me out whenever I had questions. And I mean, you've always hooked us up with the streams, man. With the casts and the YouTube videos, and I appreciate you.
Yeah, definitely, man. You know how I like to do it. I like to be available, if not for the stream, then at least tell people why I can't be. And everyone's pretty understanding, but I just think it's important to keep that open flow of communication with everyone, because I'm lucky, man. I'm lucky. I didn't think things would catch on like this, but I want to facilitate it any way possible.
Yes, sir.
But
thank you.
Congrats, man. Playoffs next week. You're hype?
Playoffs. I'm hype.
Last thing.
Ready.
So you guys are both engaged. Are you guys gonna move into separate homes, or just bring the fiancés in, just all live together?
I don't know. We talked about that, man.
I love it.
We've talked about that actually.
Bills
like
exist.
my fiance lives with me, so
yeah.
But Isaac's fiance Brady, she doesn't live with us.
Oh,
but I mean,
so
she lives 2 minutes away.
Right.
So
so it's feasible. It won't be that much of a change.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe
but
I
I don't know what's
place.
gonna happen. We'll see. We're both getting married this year too, so
congrats.
We'll see what happens.
All right, man. Congrats again. Good luck in the playoffs. I hope I get at least one more game for you guys. But if I can see your whole ride, then we're good.
I'll keep you updated, man.
All right, peace.
I'll keep you updated. Thank you.
All right, that was Denaki. First time chatting with that man. Good dude. Obama says, I'll get my boyfriend Dilly Gags in here. What's up with Bolts? Oh, you're saying hi to Bolts. Appreciate y'all letting me cast your games. Oh, yeah, Bolts is a real one. Hyper wants to know why everyone is so much older than me. Well, Hyper, we were born before you. And it really just boils down to that. Nothing too fancy. But you saw my man Helen Keller MILF wants to support his guy Chell. We're going to guide the raid here. I don't have much else last match of the night. I got tons and tons to do. I've been blowing off homework all week long. So thank you guys for stopping by. Everyone that saw all three, well, actually I had 5 games today. Anyone that saw all 5, appreciate you. So we're going to cut it here.
Hey, Mom! The meatloaf! We want it now! The meatloaf! What is she doing? I never know what she's doing back there.